Hello and welcome to the last day of the week. We're talking about finding businesses for sale, kind of, because we don't want anything the public sees. We want transactions that are happening behind the scenes privately, because that's how you get the best businesses for sale. So this is week 47, day number 5. Of this 1-year training that I've been giving you guys for absolutely free here on YouTube. And we are, like I said, week 47.5. This is training number 3. It's a live training session, again, on how to call and how to find businesses that are for sale. So we're going to be talking about that, and I hope you join me for the entire training, because it's not just I'm training you for you to do this, although you can, but it's more like collaborating together. So let's collaborate, let's squad up, let's get together, and let's do business together so that we can all grow together. So we're on a mission to buy some cash flow. We're trying to buy passive income. We want to buy it, not build it, not have to build it. We want to buy it. It's better to buy a business than to build a business. And if you know what you're doing, you can get a lot of creative financing in there. You can get a lot of different things. And so we're in the process of buying a few of them right now, a few businesses. And I wanted to let you know that you can do the same, or you can join us with these. If you message me privately below, I will tell you all the projects we have going on, and you can be a part of it. Once you understand really how to do this, it's not worth. Let's just put it this way: there's enough for everybody, so we don't mind like people coming in and participating in our acquisitions. That's not a problem at all. So go ahead and reach out, and let's do some business together. So my information is below. I'm sorry, I got a neutral here. My information is below. Contact me. Let me know what you think. And while you're at it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, share it with somebody, and hit the notification bell, because every time you hear that bell, there's a new video. And that we're working the business. And so these are not like, hey, this is what you need to do. This is what we're doing, and we're inviting you to come into what we're doing. So it's very different from all of the YouTube stuff, because all of the YouTube content out there that I've ever seen, they're trying to sell you a course, or they're trying to sell you a mastermind, or they're trying to sell you something, So we're not trying to sell you anything. We want you to participate and acquire these businesses with us, or this real estate with us. And then the tenants inside those businesses, or the customers in those businesses, pay both you and us. So let's do it together. So let's make some phone calls, okay? So we are today, this is part 2 of this video. So there's 2 parts to it. One, I'll give you the introduction. The second part, let's get to work. let's make phone calls, so I can show you. You hear the phone calls, you listen about the deals. Yesterday we got 2 potential mobile home parks, and then this whole week we've gotten like 3 or 4 possible opportunities. Out of about 10 possible opportunities, 1 is a fantastic opportunity. So we're almost there, and I can kind of see which one, the one yesterday. So go back and listen to that video. Episode yesterday was episode 4.2 of week 47. So 47 days for episode 2. Okay, so let's keep calling here. So we do generate a lot of these by sending emails and mass emails and cold calling, mass calling. And to set up those systems is very, very, oh man, it took us forever. It's like our baby project, It's unbelievable. It's years and years and years of trial and error. Okay. My name is Adam. Thanks. We don't have any plans to sell our North Carolina assets anytime soon, but I appreciate you reaching out. Okay. So they don't have any plans, and that was about a year ago, almost exactly a year ago to the day. Let's see here. Glendale. Okay. So let's give him a call. Texas and Colorado, North Carolina. Okay. Okay. Phone number opted out. Let's reach out to this phone number. Okay. Let's see here.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system 3.
That's interesting.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Adam, this is Ben, just calling you back. Wanted to have a chat about your park, and wanted to see what your plans were for it. I have an idea. We spoke a few months back, actually last year. So if you can give me a ring, phone number to reach me back on is thank you and have a good day. Bye-bye now. Let's see here. Voicemail.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system 3. It's not available. Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Adam, this is Ben. Just calling you back. Let's have a chat about. Okay, so that sounds okay. The voicemail sounds okay. Okay, there we go. Just want to make sure that they hear me. They hear me all right. So, because I talk to them through this mic, and I talk to you guys through these. So it's 2 separate systems. Oh, okay. Cool.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system 4.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave a voicemail here.
Not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey, Adam. Good morning. This is Ben. Just reaching back out to you. If you can, give me a ring back. We had spoken about your park, and you didn't think that you're going to sell it anytime soon, but I thought of an idea. I wanted to run by you. If you can, give me a call whenever you get this phone number. Thanks, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye now. Okay. 25.
Have reached the Miss Minnick residence, and we're sorry we're not here. If you would kindly leave a message, we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Have a good day.
Good morning, Mrs. Minnick. This is Ben. I was just calling you back. We had chatted a few months back, actually last year, about your park and your future plans for it. I had an idea that I wanted to run by you. If you can, give me a call. Phone number to reach me back on is 83. Talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye now. Okay, didn't work. Last phone number.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 61781.
Okay.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hello, Adam. This is Ben. Just calling you back. We spoke last year, actually, about your park. Had an idea. I wanted to run by you. If you can, give me a call whenever you get this message, 831. And thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye now. Okay. Voicemail. Okay. Did that. So we'll follow up in a month. Okay. So reporting. Okay. Okay. So that. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's call Gary here. Okay, let's kind of see what's going on here. These are serious business people. So it's not like when we call houses, you know, houses I don't take as like completely, I don't know. It's just a different type of person. You know, these are guys that are completely serious, you know. So there's a lot into this. There's a bunch of emails here. Okay, what it says here, let's see. So Daniel. One part. We've turned it around and continue to work. Police department to ensure the park is safe. Many families in the park. The park manager actually lives. The park manages everything. We increased pad rent last year. That was the last increase. 86 pads. So we're going to do some math here. So we've got 1.86 divided by 86, 21,000 per pad. That's nice. Rental typically increase. If we've sold the trailer to the tenant and they signed a 5-year lease, background checks done for at least 85% rent collection each month. Park manager lives on site, really cares for the park. More hand holding, but still a good manager than chief officer. Okay. Thanks for the quick reply. So that's requested. About myself. Purchase not very parts. Like you have 46 paying months. So that was the paying on rent. Thank you. Look forward to, okay. Do you all still have top for sale? Best, yeah. Thank you. So since then, has not answered since then, and this is June. Okay. Okay. Should have called for sure. Let's see. Let me go check. I just want to see if I have the right information here. Okay, I'm just getting information and I can't share it, so I can't tell you guys exactly what it is because I don't want our information to get out there. Okay. Let me check out this. Let me see if it's sold real quick. I don't do this, and I probably shouldn't even do it, but I'm gonna go into a program called PropStream. It's more for real estate investors, but this right here is gonna tell me, hopefully, if they sold it. Okay, here we go. So I can see who the owner is too. They might have sold it. No, I don't think they did. Let's see here. No, they haven't. Okay. They haven't sold it. All right. So we're in business now. Let's go check it out. Let's go call them. So either speak to Donnell or Gary. Okay.
This is Gary Washington. You've reached my voicemail. Please leave me as detailed a message as you like, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Hope your day's been blessed.
Hello, Gary. Good morning. This is Ben. We had a conversation via email between you and Donnell and myself, and wanted to kind of call you back and see if you guys ended up, selling your park, etc. We're still interested. If you can, give me a call back. See if we can maybe put something together. The phone number to reach me back on is going to be 8.
The number you dialed is not in service.
Okay, so that's a bad number. 6216. Yeah, okay, so all right. Let's go to the next.
You have reached 843-293. Message, and we will return your call as quickly as possible. Thank you and have a blessed day.
Hello, I was calling you guys back. We spoke to Gary and Donnell about you guys' park. If you can, my name is Ben. Please give me a call back whenever you get this message. My phone number, and look forward to speaking with you. Hopefully we can put something together. Thank you. Bye-bye now. Have a blessed day. 6 72 06 72.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Is Gary available?
Yeah, may I ask who's calling?
Yes, this is Ben. We had spoken about his mobile home park.
Okay, hold on one second.
Yes, ma'am.
He said he talked to you about your mobile
Hello?
Yeah, hello. How are you, Gary?
Ben, how did you get this number?
I don't know. I'm not sure. We have an assistant that just goes through public record and stuff like that.
Yeah, this is my wife's cell phone. And
gotcha.
to call me on a Sunday and ask about real estate we own for sale is way out of line.
Oh, I apologize. Okay. I was following up on
Okay.
the email that you guys had sent back to us, but I can call you tomorrow if you'd like.
What email? I don't even remember. Who are you with? What's your company?
Elkhorn Properties.
Yeah, no idea who you guys are.
We got an email about the asking price, 1.8, between you and Donnell. At the time, it was last year, as a matter of fact. So
yeah, I've sold most of the parks. You know, this is very strange to me that this is the first time ever someone's called on my wife's phone, which I find very strange.
Oh, I understand.
So you need to talk to her for doing your research for you. We have I only have one park left, and if you want to call me on my cell phone, you
Sure.
can call me tomorrow, and we can talk about it. But are you a broker or a buyer?
We're buyers. I was in the Navy for a very long time and just recently got out, and we started, just buying certain things with a couple partners of ours. So we're just working hard. That's all. I'm used to Navy hours and that kind of thing. But what is your cell phone number where I can call you? So he was upset about that, and he gave me his phone number, but his email address. So yeah, I will give him a call and send him an email. But he was fine. I mean, we overcame the issue because I know I can get a hold of them on Sunday. But it was fine. Let's see here. So he said he was a little, let's see, apprehensive and fascinated that we called on his wife's cell phone, which is this one here. So we probably shouldn't call again on his wife's cell. Period. He says that he has one park left that he's looking to sell, and to go ahead and send him an email and communicate via email. But he is interested in selling since he's been selling everything else. Okay, so that is good because we got a hold of one. Even though, I'm sorry, I mean, I gotta make you upset sometimes, but no pain, no gain. So, he's probably thinking, don't you have a family? And I mean, I do. I spent a lot of time with my family this morning already, but it is embarrassing sometimes, but we have to overcome that. It's not an easy business to be on the phones. So anyway, let's set up. Let's see. 66. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go and we're gonna track him. Like this. Okay. Okay. And email. Okay, so okay, and I'm not sure, so I'm just making sure that I write this email. So I will do this, and then I will create a task, send email, and then call him on his cell. Okay, and that's going to be here. Okay. All right, perfect. Perfect, you guys. Okay. Okay, we're gonna keep going here, you guys. Let's see. Next lead. Okay, here we go again. Okay. So the next one is Barbara. Two more. Okay. Actually, let me see. Let me review this real quick. We just closed on Harley, so I have to park. We're looking for our next project. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. We have no interest in selling. Okay. They have no interest in selling. Okay, I don't care. Sorry. They have no interest in selling. Okay, I don't care. This is because we're finding, pocket listings. I've been explaining this week that a pocket listing is, the moment. So there are three big moments, right? So the moment when somebody seriously thinks, just the very first moment, seriously, they think, maybe I'll sell, right? I'm gonna figure out just to sell, right? And then the second moment is the first person interacts with that thought. So like me would call him, and then I help him realize, okay, yeah, you're right, I need to sell. Then the third big moment is if that person that is talking doesn't take advantage of that, so that would be me, then he'll go and say, okay, I'm gonna go and either sell it myself or I'm gonna get me a broker to sell it for me. And if you let them get to the third stage, game over, it's already too late, it's gonna be overpriced, it's gonna be like a disaster. So you wanna get them as close as that second moment as possible, right? So when you're buying a business. So that's how we find in so that's why we can't do a Google search, because his thought is still in his head, hasn't come out. As soon as it comes out, we're hoping that that thought lands with us. And then see, a lot of people, the thought has been in there for a long time, but they just need a little bit of, guidance and stuff towards that decision. And so that's why we have to call so many times. And that's why we have to call all the time different people, because we're trying to catch them at that moment. So that is the sales right there, technique in real estate. It is what it is. It is the same thing with residential. It's the same thing with a business that owns real estate. And that's what we're doing. So real estate business, So I just thought I'd share that with you guys. But let's start next call here. Okay, nothing. Okay, nothing. Okay.
In Dale, California.
Hello? Oh. Somebody picked up, but Barbara was like, oh, let me see, Barbara.
Hello.
Hello, Barbara. How are you? This is Ben.
Ben.
Yeah, we had spoken a few months back about your park, and at the time you said that you weren't interested in selling, but I mentioned that I was going to keep in touch with you, so I was just calling to see about your decision.
Yeah, we don't. You're talking about the mobile home park?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we're not interested in selling. You know, I would. My best venture is that within 5 to 10 years, it will all be apartments.
Oh, I see. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I know things really do change like that. How long have you owned it?
What, 25 years? Let's see. A long time. Early 90s, I think.
Early 90s. Yeah, that's a while.
We were the second owner.
Gotcha. So it's doing well for you, I take it.
It's doing what we wanted to do for us. It's the land that's the most interest to us.
Mm-hmm. Is there room for expansion?
No, not on the park. In fact, we've actually, as the mobile homes that were in there get older than we allow in there, we are not releasing the lots, because once we get a certain area, empty of all the mobile homes, then that parcel will go before the city for us to build multifamily housing.
Oh, I understand. Okay, so that's why you were mentioning that at the beginning. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this corporation's been around since 1959, and they tend not to sell stuff. They reutilize it, expand, that kind of thing.
I understand.
And I don't mean to burst your bubble, but you're probably just spinning your wheels every time you make a call to me.
I understand. Well, let me ask you this. Do you know anyone that might be interested in selling their mobile home park?
Not off the top of my head, because I don't even live in Bloomington anymore. I live in Florida.
Where in Florida do you live? Because I live here.
I live in Port Charlotte.
Port Charlotte. Yeah, it's about 2 hours. I'm in Central Florida. So just.
Okay, you're up more by Orlando.
That's right. Yeah. So okay. Well, if you know of anyone that might be interested in selling their park, I mean, I just recently left the military, a couple years ago, and been buying stuff and so forth. So we got 700 doors right now, trying to make it to 1,000 hopefully here soon. So we're being a little bit bullish and trying to connect with people. So that's why I was asking you if you knew anybody that even might consider.
I don't even know anybody in Florida, to be honest. I mean, I've a few people that I've met, but I'm basically retired and for the most part housebound because of health. And
oh man,
we just manage the stuff up in Indiana and move on.
Yeah, I understand.
But yeah, I'm getting the age that I don't need to go out and make new contacts and all that. So it's kind of nice to be retired, I guess you would say.
Oh, that is nice. That is very nice. That's my goal. You're when people ask me what I want to do when I grow up, I'm gonna say I want to be like Barbara. Just.
I want to retire. Yeah, when you get upper 60s, you're allowed to do that.
Yeah. I just want to have a park and stuff and just retire.
There you go.
Yes,
there you
ma'am.
go. Well, I appreciate you calling.
Thank you, ma'am. You have a great Sunday, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye. Very nice lady. She pretty much told me that I'm spinning my wheels calling her comma, she really will not sell it no matter what. And they have plans for multifamily eventually. As far as the future for the park, and I did ask if she knew any other park owners that might be interested, and didn't really know anyone. Okay, so, but guess what? Guess what? I'm gonna call in 12 months. Okay. So with that being said, see, because we had been sending a ton of emails here automatically and so forth, but just to make the call and to just understand these people, that is where it's at. So, okay. Okay, so let's see here. Owner, he has the sites, but what is this?
Hi, Mr. Jeddah.
Okay.
Hello. Hey, Donald, this is Will Noel calling. I'm a mobile home park owner, and a woman that I work with, Connie, spoke to you about a week and a half ago about your HOA lots that you've got for sale or that you're considering selling. And it was just, we have owned and operated, dozen mobile home parks. And I think we could figure out sort of the operation that you've got going on. It sounds like it's a little bit different than traditional mobile home parks, so we'd love to chat with you.
Okay. Listed, but they aren't listed the way he wants to list it. He's been mobile home park business for 55 years. Less than 100 homes, almost 400 homes, and now 100 vacant lots. He has pads poured for single wides, but he's more success with multi-section modular homes from Bryan, Ohio. Okay, he's selling a 3-2 for 200. There are homes available right now, city streets. HOA dues go to completely separate organization with board of their own people. HOA 51 acres of common ground, fishing, lakes, clubhouse, etc. Sales lot with dozen acres of potential commercial ground. This horse. Okay, sales office, 6 rental homes. Notes, vacant lots and vacant land for sale. He does have this listed with an agent, but he isn't happy with the way it's listed. There's some other portions of one subdivision that can be purchased additionally. Some have water, sewer, and road cuts, and then but aren't paved. So wait, it's a matter of survival. Now we're in a different situation. He doesn't have a road crew because he doesn't deliver or send homes outside subdivision. Only 1/3 of the 85 available lots have units out there. Okay, so what's the way to move forward here? Called here. Okay. And is ready to retire with a portfolio receivables on the back end by real estate. and sewer clubhouse association and subdivision. He's pricing minus 3.75 million. Okay. Let me see if he sold. Let me see. So that call was made over a year ago. Yeah, no one followed up. Okay. So the number called at the time.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 765721624 At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1.
I think he called back. I didn't.
Hello?
Hello, I was looking for Mr. Don. I think you called back and the lines got crossed there for a minute.
What's your name? Who's calling?
Yeah, my name is Ben Marks, and was looking for Mr. Don. We had a chat with him about his real estate that he was thinking about selling, and we were interested in further talking about that.
Okay, just a second. Let me get him.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello,
Don, how are you? This is Ben.
I am doing, I'm vertical, I'm able to take nourishment, I'm doing good.
Well, that's great to hear. Yeah. So I don't want to, I know it's Sunday. I don't want to take too much of your time, but I just wanted to reconnect a few months back. Actually, last year we had chatted about your properties and you gave us a very good explanation of it. I wanted to see if you ended up selling your properties.
And what is your name?
My name is Ben.
Okay, Ben.
Yes.
And
yes,
and who is it that I sold property to last year?
no, you were thinking about selling it.
Oh, well, I'm still in the mode of selling it.
Okay, very good. Have you sold anything? And the reason I'm asking that is because you gave us details back then, you know, the number of homes, vacant lots, all of that kind of stuff. Has anything changed?
Oh, there's a lot of things have changed.
Okay.
I'm a year older. I'm a bit fatter, and I'm a lot more congenial.
That sounds good. Yeah. All good things.
Where are you calling me from?
Right now I'm in Florida, just in Daytona area.
In Florida.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I came to Florida with the Navy. I was in the Navy, and I was an Arizona resident. And then when I joined the Navy, that was the first time I had been to Florida, and I loved it. And I just decided to stay once I got out of the military.
I see.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
my wife has a place down there in Dade City,
Oh,
and
okay.
she's a snowbird, and she goes down there at Thanksgiving and stays until almost Labor Day.
Oh, wow. Wow. So you're a bachelor for all those months, huh?
Yeah. So anyway, to answer your questions, I've got the complete subdivision here is 575 acres, less about 100 acres that are owned and controlled by the HOA.
Okay.
And that includes the clubhouse, 5 fishing lakes, and about 90 acres of tromping ground. And those acreages and so forth, the HOA take care of. There's $220 a year dues that are paid by the current residents of the subdivision.
Okay.
New residents in other unplatted areas would not necessarily be members of the association and would not necessarily pay those dues.
Oh, I see.
I have several different plats available
Mhm.
that are available, and the recorded plats that I've been working in currently that have city water, city sewer, city streets that are maintained by the town of Cloverdale. And then, as they say, the clubhouse and common ground is controlled by the HOA, and they take care of that. So I have about 100 lots in the platted area that can be built on right away.
Okay.
I've got 2 other parcels that have water and sewer in them. And then there's another 175 acres that has water and sewer at the 3/4 of a mile apart, the 2 county roads that it runs between, 175 acres. And that could be developed separately. It could be, there's a whole lot of things that could be done with that.
Sure.
So the whole package is $5.5 million.
5.5. Okay.
But now it can be bought piecemeal with options on the other parts of it for a given time element, etc. And I'm downsizing almost every day. I'm doing something to reduce my inventory and get this sold and that sold and so forth.
Gotcha.
In addition to the acreage and lots for sale, I will be then selling a accounts receivable, and that accounts receivable is $1.5 million, and it produces 8% interest on the outstanding balance, and it's all backed by real estate here in the subdivision.
Okay.
Now that I've loaded you up with all of that, I'm looking for somebody to become the developer, and I can retire.
I got you. Yeah, I understand. So the accounts receivable side is 1.5 million. You said. I was taking notes as you were telling me. 8% interest per year. I understand that. Let me ask you, because every time I speak to somebody like you, I'm quite impressed. Not only because of what you're explaining to me, and you obviously took you a while to put all this together, but were you had your voice. Did you do something before, like radio wise or anything like that? Because your voice is like, should be on the radio or in a podcast somewhere.
I appreciate the compliment.
Yes, sir.
I've never been told that by any of the females that I've approached over the last, but I've been in the manufactured housing business for over 55 years here in Putnam County, Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm on a first name basis with the mayor of Greencastle, which is the county seat, and that's where the courthouse is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm on a first name basis with the county judges, at least 2 out of the 3.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And so there is real advantages to being in business this long in a single county in any place in the United States.
Yes.
But certainly, I'm not sure what position that you have or what you would like to do or not do. Mm-hmm. But I'm willing to work with people, and I just came back from Elkhart. I was up in Elkhart for the show up there where they introduced a half a dozen people into the Hall of Fame at the Hall of Fame building there in Elkhart. And and I talked to a couple of the manufacturers up there, and I've talked to several of them, and I've got a couple of them that I'm working with that they're kind of interested, but they don't know, they don't have a middle guy to run it.
Yeah.
And that it's going to take a middle guy to be on duty daily, at least 5 days a week, preferably 6 days a week, to run and steer the ship.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, it's not for the faint of heart. It's a good project. Let me ask you this. I assume we can reach you any day of the week.
Well, actually the best way to reach me is on my cell phone. They're
Okay.
currently on my wife's cell phone.
Oh, I see. Okay. Let me see. Let me see if I can make the match here.
I'm not sure how you got that done, but
We're crafty nowadays. You know, there's a lot of information online. You go on the internet, it's amazing. And we have somebody that helps us with that. Is your number the one ending in 9385?
yes.
Okay. Okay.
765-9385 is my cell phone number, and I have a hearing deficiency, and the advantage to that is it goes directly into my earpiece, and so that really helps me to converse with folks on the phone.
Oh,
But
I
you are
understand.
you're coming in loud and clear, and I can understand virtually everything you say.
Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, I make sure that I'm very close all the time to my microphone. So that's always good. Okay, so let me do this. Let me have the president of our company give you a call. You have already also spoken to him. His name is William. I will have him reach out to you. How about Tuesday? How does that sound to you?
Well, Tuesday's kind of a busy day for me.
Okay.
I've got a couple of appointments this coming Tuesday. Wednesday would probably be better
Okay.
for a weekday.
Okay.
What kind of a company are you affiliated with, Ben?
So we're buying just mobile home parks mostly. I've been doing it for about 10 plus years. And so we are just trying to increase the number of mobile homes, pads and so forth. And that's the majority of the things that we do. But your project sounds really interesting. I mean, look, I was curious while you were talking, how did you get started with this? Like, who gave you this idea? Because you really built something like pretty sizable.
Well, it really is. It really is. First of all, like I said, I've been in the manufactured housing business in this county in west central Indiana. We're just 35 miles west of Indianapolis, halfway between Indianapolis and Terre Haute.
Okay.
Right off of Interstate 70, and US 231 runs from Tallahassee, Florida, all the way up to Chicago.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So we're on two main U.S. highways. I was in the manufactured housing business with a park for many years, and that's how I basically got into the business here in Putnam County, Indiana. And I am of several things that are happening in the industry that require some deep thought.
Okay.
And that is 4 out of 5 manufactured home dealers throughout the country since 2008 are gone and are not coming back.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's a fact.
Yes. Sir.
They used to feed the homes into the parks that were mom and pop parks way back when. And most of those have now been sold to investor groups, perhaps the same as yourselves are. And those parks and increasing the rents, there's in the Insider magazine every other month is massive amounts of advertising from brokers saying, you know, list your property with me, blah, blah, blah. And they're selling these parks and then resell them every 3 to 5 years, raise the rent, 3 to 5 years, raise the rent. And so now we're up to $4, $6, $8, $12, $1,500 a month in parks.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
And there is a point whereby, yeah, we can compete, so to speak, but there's a point where people are just walking away. I have seen more parks for sale in the last 90 days that have a vacancy rate of in excess of 50%.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, and the balance of the park that is occupied, it's park-owned homes, park-owned homes.
Oh, wow.
So we're just not doing the job that we used to do when we had this massive number of dealers throughout the country that were street dealers.
Yeah.
And so, and if you, I put 75 homes in this subdivision in 1987 with a 1/2 inch by 1 column ad in the Indianapolis Star News.
Oh, okay.
And it said, stop rent increases.
Oh.
Own your lot. I wore out 2 trucks and 5 men.
Oh, wow.
Free move.
Wow. Wow.
But I stole them. I stole those people out of parks out of Indianapolis.
Man.
And the subdivision here had less than 100 lots sold, 100 families living here, and I've got actually room for over 1,500 home sites. And now I have almost 400 occupied lots, and age is starting to take over. My children want me to retire. My oldest son is already retirement age, and he's really pushing me.
Yeah.
And my daughter is in the banking business, and she's going to retire February 1st of next year. My youngest son is semi-retired already, and he's living the life of luxury down in the suburb of Nashville, Tennessee, Franklin, Tennessee.
Wow.
So they're pushing me to retire.
Yeah.
But I've got a lot of loose ends to take care of, and I would be around for probably an hour. What does include in the price structure is my office and the office facilities there with a phone number and an established area that is now zoned. It's now zoned, and it's part of the 575 acres, but it is now zoned commercially. So I have some commercial lots that are for sale and can be built on right away.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What's the growth of the city right now?
Oh gosh, the demographics, I don't have that figure right in front of me, but I do have it. But the growth is, we have available employment both north and south of us, and there is a considerable number of flight out of Indianapolis to get out of town because of the murder rate in Marion County, Indiana. Almost every day there's another murder.
Oh man.
And it's no different than Miami, Florida, or Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, yeah. We just had a shooting yesterday in Jacksonville. I don't know if you heard about
Yes,
that.
I saw that on the news last night.
Yeah.
3 people.
Yeah, 3 people. That's right. I used to live because Jacksonville, I was in the Navy base there in Jacksonville. I'm just south of it, which is Daytona. But I know exactly that store. It's kind of crazy to me.
Well, my youngest daughter is in Jacksonville, and she's a trainer for the insurance company there.
Okay.
But she's been a lifesaver. Anyway,
Awesome.
I would be glad to not only speak to your boss, but I would be glad to have you folks visit, or I would be glad to contact you back. What's your pleasure?
Whichever makes it easiest for you. So what I was going to do is I wrote down Wednesday. I was going to have Mr. Will reach out to you on Wednesday, since it sounds like it's a better day for you. And then
What is his name?
his name is
And what's what is your phone number?
the phone number for the.
Okay, and that's the office.
That's correct. Yes, sir. That's the number I'm on right now.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, this being a leisure day, you caught me at a good time because I'm still sipping coffee, my morning coffee.
Oh, that's good. A lot of people, Sunday it is a leisure day, but it's a good time to just talk, and just kind of go through things. So that's why sometimes I do call some people on Sundays.
Yes, certainly is. Now, as I understand it, your company has a number of manufactured home communities now.
Yes, that's correct, sir.
And where are they located?
Texas, Missouri, Oklahoma.
Oh my goodness, mostly in the South.
Yes, that's correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well.
And the home office is in San Francisco.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I have been talking to Skyline, and I have quite a chit chat going on with doggone it, Clayton Homes.
Okay.
And those two in particular, have had subdivisions in Texas.
Oh. Uh-huh.
And several of our manufacturers have, and I believe that the business is going to require our manufacturers to get into the subdivision business and be like a track builder. And when the track builders come in, and they're having a field day, track builders are coming back and having a field day, buying farms and building 3, 4, 5, 800 homes, 1,000 homes, and in a track area, and abandoning it, with a slab foundation and vinyl siding, and down the road they go.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I see that.
We actually have a better product and offer a great deal more in the way of variety and so forth. But I can tell you that garages in my subdivision are really, really important. And I was scared to death when I built the first ones.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. But nowadays, a multi-section manufactured home or modular home with a garage, and some of them, people want 2 and 3, 4-car garages.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Well, when you take the new cars, or General Motors advertises a pickup truck for $100,000.
Yeah.
It becomes quite important to have a place to put that daggone thing.
That's right. Oh man, it's a different world, isn't it?
Yeah. So we used to trade cars every 3 years, and anymore, the daggone payment book lasts 5 to 8 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the price of cars.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So as the world change, and people that buy manufactured housing, the next step is to marry up the home with the land.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the multi-section and modular units are highly available and buildable and saleable.
Yes. Yes. Yes, that's right. That's right. No, I do believe that you have something special, and you had the foresight, you know, when you started this to kind of take advantage of the population and stuff. I mean, I can tell right away. It's just amazing. I mean, I just enjoy talking to you because it's like talking to an encyclopedia.
Really?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is.
Wow.
Because you know, that's my goal. You know, I was just I always tell everybody I'm just a Navy mechanic. You know, I was in the Navy. I was working on hydraulics, you know, aircraft and rotary engine and fixed wing. You know, and so that was my training in the Navy. You know, and so I'm a little bit late to the game of real estate because I really was very focused in my Navy career and everything else. So when I got out of the Navy, I had to pretty much relearn the world, you know, and because it's just two different things. And so I just got into the habit of talking to people that knew a lot more than me. And so it was just a little habit I developed. And talking to you, man, this is very, very awesome. I appreciate the time you've put into this call.
Well, it's no problem at all. I'm glad to speak to you and your interest in getting some of the details.
Yes, sir.
That are very, very important to consider.
That's correct.
Because, and you know, a portion of this property could be developed into a community, a rental community, if that's your goal.
Mm-hmm.
But and I do have a part of it, some 21 acres, more or less, that is included in the 575 acres.
Mm-hmm.
That is zoned for duplexes.
Okay. Duplex.
And it already has the water, sewer, and road cuts in it. And duplexes could be built in there, and you could make a senior citizen area out of that very easily.
Okay.
Very easily, and have it a preferred area. Oh, yes.
Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. Well, this is very exciting. I mean, you know, I'm going to talk to William, and you know, I really do want to make sure that we can try to figure something out. You know, because it is very nice. I mean, it's something that I would be very excited if we were able to do.
I have a young lady out of Cleveland, Ohio,
Mm-hmm.
that I met up at the show up in Elkhart,
Okay.
and I spent quite a bit of time with her. And the project is a bit, I won't say out of her ability, because I really don't know what her total abilities are.
Mm-hmm.
But she's very anxious to get involved.
Right.
And so the third part of this whole project is someone to run the ship.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm willing to stay on for a year or two to help train and take care of details as they pop up, because you can't cover everything in the first 24 hours.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's right. You got that right. Well, Don, I really appreciate your time. Let me talk to William, and we'll reach out on around Wednesday. I will let you know beforehand if he's available on Wednesday. I will let you know. Do you guys send text messages through either your wife's phone or your phone?
Well, I do collect them on my phone on text messages. And I think my wife does also, because I'm on her cell phone at this time.
Yes, sir.
And one of the two of us, now my wife is not working outside of the home, so she is available also by phone.
Okay.
And I don't know if you folks have a corporate plane or not, but we do have a good sized landing strip in Greencastle, some 4,000 foot of paved runway for corporate jets. And Tony Stewart, who is the NASCAR car owner now, and he has his plane is based out of Greencastle, Indiana, and they land and park his plane there in Greencastle. So it's a pretty good sized strip. But if you fly commercially, I can meet somebody at the Indianapolis International Airport and transport them to the property here and show and tell the whole story.
You got it. You got it. That is awesome. Okay. Then I will let you know. We'll be in touch just to kind of get the schedules to align. But it's been a pleasure speaking with you, and we'll be talking soon again. Okay.
Very good. Thank you very much for calling.
Thank you, sir. You have a great Sunday.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye now. This is unbelievable. He says, do you guys have a private plane? Because that's my land. You guys can land here. This is awesome. I mean, these are the types of connections that you make with these kinds of people. I mean, this is unbelievable, unreal. So I think we're going to leave it there because this is a great interview. We have the connection with him. And he likes me very much, which is the goal. These are really great connections. With my partner here on this project, he's not really interested in building and doing that kind of stuff. I think the most he'll do is to buy just the mobile home side of things and call it a day with that. But I'm interested in seeing potential opportunities just on my own. So let's see what happens. But this was a great interview. We're going to be talking to him again. Of course, I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's why I want you guys to stay on, because I don't believe that there's another show like this out there on YouTube, because this guy is a whale, and connecting with people like this and being liked by people like this is really paramount for this business. So you guys have a great day. We'll see you next time. Okay. Bye-bye now.